Yes, my dear friend, you are highly welcome to another episode. This is Salon's blog. I'm welcoming you in a very special way. Look, the day is bright, bright and fair. Oh, happy day. What a happy day today is. Indeed, I know many people are very tense. Many people are very tense because it's Chelsea, Manchester City. But I am not. I'm excited because I know another victory is coming our way as Chelsea fans. We are winning tonight. And I want you to believe. Yes. Hey, remember to go to BetWinner. The link is there in the description. Register with BetWinner and bet with BetWinner. With my promo code, use my promo code TIM1979, TIM1979, and win big because Chelsea is winning tonight. And every other game that is being played tonight, try and bet on those games. You will win something great, right? All right, let's get started. The game, we are going to win the game. That you must have in your mind. Why am I saying this? The game will be won at midfield. This whole game, it is about who will dominate the midfield of tonight's game. Yeah. You look at the midfield, whoever that will dominate the midfield play will win the game. Because every supply to the attack will come from the midfield. And right now as we speak, I believe we have better midfielders compared to what Manchester City have. As we speak, we have creative attackers right now in tonight's game. Player to player. Look, Haaland alone cannot do anything. Like I said before, if we are able to cut off the supply to Haaland, cutting off the supply to Haaland, right? Then number two, if we are able to hold Doku, and don't forget, Doku is a creator for Haaland. Doku is a creator for Haaland. And so if you're able to manage Doku very well, then the supply to Haaland will not come in. That is why, right now as we are speaking, I have personally taken my time to study Manchester City, their style of play. This is why I want to bring in Moise Caicedo. Tonight's game will be determined much and mostly by Caicedo. If Caicedo can be on top of his game, let it be that we have not seen the best of Caicedo yet. What Caicedo does with with Brighton, we have not seen it yet in Chelsea. Let it be that the Tottenham game is like the catalyst to Chelsea's season, the beginning of Chelsea's season. And let Manchester City game be the beginning of Caicedo's reign in Chelsea. Moise Caicedo. Not just Moise Caicedo together with Enzo Fernandez. You know, both of them, they've been complementing each other a lot. When it comes to like the South Americans in the team, these two, and it looks like they are flowing very well. Listen to what Caicedo said. Before he came to Chelsea, he said, Moise Caicedo has revealed that Enzo Fernandez convinced him to turn down Liverpool in favor of a move to Chelsea. And since they both came together, they've been together, they travel together, they do things together. Caicedo and Enzo. They've been working together. Tonight's game, these two will be a determining factor in that game. Thank God they are both fit. They are both fit. But tonight, if there's any player that I want you to watch carefully, if Chelsea is to win tonight's game, then it will depend on Moise Caicedo. His defensive work rate and his attacking work rate. That's Enzo's attacking work rate and Moise Caicedo's defensive work rate. It will depend on these two. I know Cole Palmer is already there. Most of us, we believe so much in Cole Palmer. But if Cole Palmer creates and we are scoring and they are scoring, we are scoring and they are scoring. When the ball is getting to Haaland, he will surely be scoring. Now, before the ball can get to Haaland, that means that by the time the ball will get to Haaland, the ball must go through Caicedo. Do you get it there? Yeah. The ball must go through Caicedo. If Reece James is going to be playing, Reece James is supposed to be dealing with Doku. And once the ball missed Reece James and the supply gets to Caicedo, then we are in problem. And so before the ball even gets to Reece James, there is Casaido. Before the ball will get to Reece James, there should be a Casaido. And that is why I am mentioning his name this afternoon. Dear friend, Kashegbe, there's nothing to fear about. Don't worry. Don't be scared of anything because the game will be tight, but Chelsea will come on top. Our coach made a statement about how to handle Haaland, a player like Haaland. He said it very clearly on how Haaland could be handled. He said, Haaland is very tall. I want to get that for you. He said, Haaland is a tall player. Haaland is very tall. And so in order to deal with Haaland, you have to be focused. And not just focused, you also have to be very smart in your decision making. Be focused and be smart in your decision making. He said it. And so it means that our coach already knew the strategy to deploy against Haaland. He knew it. This afternoon game, like I said, the determining factor will be from the midfield of both teams. Yeah. Listen to me carefully. I want to move on to other news. But if you have faith in your club, and you have faith in Chelsea, you have faith in your players like Casaido and Enzo, then you have to believe that tonight's game, we are taking the 3 points. I predicted 2-0 yesterday, right? Yeah. And is it 2-0, 2-1 yesterday? Yeah. And I want to still maintain my word. We are winning tonight. Get ready for the celebration. Remember to bet at BetWinner and use my promo code TEAM1979. All right, we move to other news. According to the independent reporter Miguel Delaney, Chelsea's board have spent the last few months analyzing what Manchester City's 100% points plus campaign success was. Well, we are analyzing how they got 100 points plus campaign in a season. They have moved on from there. We don't have to waste time on what they have done. We need to create our own story and our own history. Yeah. But we, Stanley, you guys need to create your own style and your own history. That is all I can say about that. Newcastle and Tottenham are already feeling the heat of losing key players. We told them, but they didn't believe it exists. When we were telling them about injured players and why we are not performing to our peak, they never believed it. They were flying. Now they are beginning to feel the heat. Newcastle is here to face Chelsea, but Tottenham already faced Chelsea, and right after facing Chelsea, they are beginning to lose matches. They are beginning to lose matches. They should go and ask the other teams that face Chelsea, after meeting with Chelsea, what happened to them next? They are beginning to lose matches, Tottenham. And that is how it is going to be continuing. Newcastle, we are coming after the international break. Now it's Manchester City's turn. Right? It is Manchester City's turn. Yeah. So we are coming. Luis Enrique. Oh my goodness. I didn't want to go into this news. But yes, let me come here. This is Chelsea. I want to give you only Chelsea tonight before we go into the game. If I have to come your way again, then maybe. But remember, the match will be live and I'll be live. I will be live. So join me 1 hour to the game, right? 1 hour to the game. Mikel Obi on Victor Osimhen. He's got the arrogance. He's got the personality. You can feel someone was walked into the dressing room. You can feel someone has walked into the dressing room. And that's what Didier Drogba had. My advice for him is to come to Chelsea. Mikel John Obi on Victor Osimhen. He's got the arrogance. He's got the personality. You can feel someone has walked into the dressing room. And that's what Didier Drogba had. My advice for him is to come to Chelsea. Good advice. We hope he will heed to your advice in January, Victor Osimhen. Yeah. Somebody say, yeah. Yeah. All right. One more news before I let you go. Chelsea's Reece James has zero interest in leaving Chelsea. The interest from Real Madrid looks like, okay, that one is almost like settled. Now, the latest news is Manchester City boss Pep Guardiola was interested in signing Reece James as Kylian Walker's competent replacement. Reece James has now confirmed he has zero interest in leaving Chelsea. That now means both Real Madrid and City plans to sign James from Chelsea are now out of the picture. It would have been insane, and it would have been a disaster. It would have been what word would I use for this? War crime. You know what they call a war crime? It would have been a war crime to even think of trying to lure Reece James out to Manchester City. That would have been a war crime. Whoever that might have thought about that idea was trying to commit suicide. I mean, is it genocide they call it or whatever? That would have been a war crime to even think of that. Reece James to Man City. Who ever dreamt that dream was thinking about committing a war crime? That is how I put it. Reece James to Man City. Anyway, I'll see you in the next episode. Shalom and peace.